Be sure to catch our screencast tomorrow at 8 p.m. specific to the war on drugs and drug crime and prosecution throughout the nation, throughout the United States, as opposed to the general focus that we usually tend to, which is Florida criminal law, state and federal. We're going to talk about things such as marijuana, the misdemeanor offense, and every other type of controlled substance, narcotic, drug, which is basically charged as felonies under our law. Talk about drug courts briefly, differences between misdemeanor drug courts throughout the nation and Florida, and felony drug courts. Statistics regarding success, failure, and effect on gainful employment and stigma throughout the course of the offender's remaining years. Statistics on marijuana distribution, cocaine distribution, heroin, and methamphetamine over the last 15 years. The fluctuation, rise and fall of cocaine prices and quality, meth prices, production, quality, color. Following this television show Breaking Bad, we got so many calls about that. Can the chemical that you use to manufacture methamphetamine significantly affect the overall crystallization color? That's going to be a question that you can email the answer in to us. So start thinking about that. No cheating. We're going to talk about heroin, the rise, fall, rise, and change of the actual drug and how it's consumed, synthetic versions, and its replacement by way of the pain pill, specifically OxyContin, not Oxycontin, although that's a good one too. How risks can add to profitability when profitability needs to find new incentive in the United States and other countries. How dealers have changed their method of distributing drugs, not the structure of organization, but how the individual mid to low city dealer, specifically the majority white male dealer, and we're talking about cocaine when we talk about this case study. It's interesting. Smuggling drugs, sales, and I love this one. The cocaine submarine is going to be thoroughly discussed, and we're going to have some pretty cool questions regarding the cocaine submarine, specific to, did it ever have a peak? Did it ever have its day in the sun? When was it successful, if ever? Was there a decline? You know the answer to that. Are they still used? Who made them? Things like that. But we're going to show you some pictures and ask, is this a state-of-the-art cocaine drug sub, a primitive one, or something altogether different and unrelated, like a device owned and operated by the U.S. military? We're going to have some sound clips of drug arrests for trafficking, whereby we've seen it if you handle drug trafficking cases. Suspects were tackled and held at gunpoint, roughed up. We're going to play some sound clips of the takedown and what is present on those sound clips, recorded with the drug task force officers' own equipment, and how it led to a voluntary dismissal of the charges following an appropriate motion to suppress. Case studies on recreational drugs, heroin and cocaine, as opposed to marijuana and synthetic drugs, 1982 to 2002, as opposed to the most recent studies. How our current policy is holding up on the war on drugs, the cost of it, public outcry, and your opinions as to what's being said now on the way that we are fighting the manufacturing, production, and introduction of heroin, cocaine, synthetic drugs, methamphetamine, and prescription medication, legally and illegally. I'm William Moore. Catch us tomorrow at 8 o'clock.